There's a reason people fear the dark. The inky blackness hides the unknown. Fear can send a person to their most primal state, cause panic, and blank the mind. Fear drives the need for escape. In some, it drives the need for knowledge, for in knowing, some solace can be found. For those, the only recourse is to delve deeper. So You Want to Be a DM presents What Lies in the Darkness. Hey gang, it's me this time. Welcome to our newest one-shot. It's get ready for some spooks, some spookums. I'm Taylor. I'm Taylor. I'm co-host of So You Want to Be DM podcast, and I'll let you guys go ahead and go around the table and introduce yourselves.
Hey gang, I'm Justin, and I'm a player this time. And I'm the other one half of the So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master podcast. You can find us on TikTok and Instagram and everywhere that you find podcasts, and Twitch and YouTube. And we have a Discord. I believe that there's a link in our bio. Taylor, there's a link in our bio, right?
Yeah,
Thank
there's
God.
definitely.
Okay. Good.
Hello, everyone. I'm Daniel, at Daniel the DM on TikTok and on YouTube. Also on Twitch now. So happy to be here.
Nice.
Excited. They told me that if I came back again, that on this show, I would get a punch in my punch card and I'd get a free ice cream. So that's why I'm here.
I'm Dale. I go by Death Breath. I'm returning once again. This time that is Belcor Ironbelly. I'm excited to play this. Yeah, that's me.
All right. Awesome. Thank you all for being here. And I guess without further ado, let's dive right in. Some first things to know about our players. They are mechanically level 10, but have none of the abilities of that. They have lost their entire memories. These three wonderful people are going to be coming in this pretty much blind from a character standpoint. So, with that, we cut to a surgical suite. Everything is a sterile white. The smell of antiseptic kind of it stings your nostrils. Very recently cleaned. I'm going to go ahead and start by asking for initiative rolls from all three of you.
Wasting no time.
Getting right in it, baby.
14.
That's a nat 1.
I got a 14 as
Or-
well.
A total of 6.
All right. Dale and Daniel. I believe Dale's got the higher dex.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. So, Dale, you regain consciousness lying on a table with heavy straps over your chest and legs. Could you please give a physical description of your character?
I would say he's. Oh, wow. He's got like a nice little mustachio kind of thing. His hair is slicked back and very like neatly kept. I would say probably pretty short in stature, or at least shorter than average. Very lanky in build, but still, I guess, agile. I guess.
All right. So
Yeah.
do me a huge favor and let me get a perception check from you.
Oh man, if only I owned more dice. Let's see. That was actually not bad. 16.
Okay, so you regain consciousness, and you're strapped down. You take a look around. You see that there are 3 other people in the same room, all strapped to beds. You see there's one on the far end that has a large amount of blood around it. Like it's running down the table, and it's kind of, there's just a pool of blood at the base of the table. What are you doing?
And I'm still
And you're
strapped
strapped to the table. Yep.
That ain't good. I think at that point I'd just be like freaking out, like, am I doing here? Like, start to struggle, kind of try and get myself loose from these straps, because I guess I feel like I'm definitely sensing some danger here.
All right. Well, let me get an athletics check from you.
Okay.
Let's try to break out.
7.
Unfortunately, a 7 is not going to be enough. With the noise that our unnamed character is making, Daniel, you kind of start to come to. If you would please give us a brief description of your character.
Yeah, so coming to, you see this kind of middle-aged black man, bald, with a very large, almost Hulk Hogan-esque mustache that kind of goes down and almost curls up to the edge of the sides of the chin. He has this very large stature, pushing like almost 6'5", with a very like large upper body with a portly little tummy to go along with it. And he is just, seems like an ordinary guy, just in his tidy whities, strapped down to some sort of operating table.
Mm-hmm. You guys are all wearing not even tidy whities. It's the hospital gowns. You're all wearing hospital gowns.
I thought you were going to say briefs.
There's a slight breeze.
No, nothing. It's bare ass, cheeks flapping in the wind.
Oh no.
So, if you would please make a perception check for me.
Let's see here. That's a 16.
16. You notice the same thing. You are kind of starting to get your bearings. Your eyes are opening up. You do notice the first character. Let's go by experiment numbers. You see on kind of on everybody's hospital gowns just a stamped number on the gown itself. You notice that the one that is Dale's character has 0617 stamped on his chest. Further examination of your own shows 0342. So you notice 617 waking up.
Hey.
You also notice the the body with blood all around it. The garment itself, the hospital gown is too soaked with blood for you to make out a number on it. So you can't really tell, but it is. You can tell that the stomach has been opened somewhat, and there's blood running down the table.
What is happening? What's happening? And I'm strapped down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get me out of this thing. It's just going to start
Cool.
kind of like rustling.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Oh boy, yeah. Oh boy, no.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's a 10.
We'll leave this room.
10's not gonna do
The
it. I'm sorry.
campaign.
Unfortunately, a 10 is not.
is that
gonna
someone
do it.
else?
I as this panic starts to set in, I just start kind of just starting to feel a little angry.
Yeah, so with all of this thrashing around and everybody's kind of starting to call to each other.
Oh wait,
Yes.
read that wrong. A 12.
A 12 is still not going to do it.
Never mind.
So there's the thrashing and screaming of the other two patients. And Justin, your character begins to come to. If you would give us a brief physical description.
On this table, strapped down, hospital gown, is a sort of a little androgynous, but kind of skewing slightly towards feminine person, who has like a almost 80s style bob haircut, curly hair that kind of ends right above her shoulders, and there's a headband keeping in some of the unruliness, and amber eyes. Her hair is kind of like that dark brown that's so dark it's almost black. That would be
Awesome.
all of the major descriptions. Probably like a scar somewhere that's like rather visible, like on her neck or something. Just kind of looks old.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Perception is gonna be, get the bad ones out of the way. That's an 8.
An 8. You notice the people thrashing around you, and you notice blood on the ground next to you.
All right, what is this? What is going on? Who is in charge here? Something is. Wait a minute. Where are we? Who are you? What's up with that guy?
Well,
Whose
hi, who are
blood
you?
is that? Who are you?
I don't know what's going on. I'm so scared.
All right, bud. Don't. Hey. You're gonna be fine. We're all gonna be fine.
Right.
Don't look at that guy with the blood, though.
Oh.
We're gonna be
I
fine.
looked.
This is gonna be fine.
Right.
Everything will work out.
Okay.
Don't even sweat it. Watch how easy I break out of these things. Start trying to break.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Okay. Higher than Daniel. 13.
13's still not enough.
Mm-hmm.
You do notice, though, in your thrashing around, that they're all the straps that you're connected with are kind of they're buckled in a way that should you decide to maybe go at them a different way, you could probably get out.
Can I try to you said 2 straps?
Yeah, you got one over the chest,
Like-
and you got one over the chest,
Like
kind
the
of holding
thighs?
your arms down, and then one across the thighs. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try and use my incredible natural dexterity to shimmy down.
Okay.
I'm trying to shimmy so that I can get the strap like this, and then I can
Okay.
maybe sit up.
Okay. What should we call this? What is the skill for just being a snake? Let me get.
Acrobatics, maybe.
I'll give you. I'll give you acrobatics.
Maybe acrobatics.
Go for acrobatics. That's fine. That'll work.
Okay, there we go. 19.
19. Yeah, so you are able to shimmy down enough to get the strap up over your shoulders, and then you have enough range of motion with your arms to kind of reach up and undo the buckle on your chest.
Perfect. Okay. I undo the buckle. Immediately, I go, all right, see that? I busted right out of it. This is no problem. Everything is fine. And I will then address the leg ones. And then I think I'm going to go help. What are everybody's numbers? I'm going to go help 342. I'm going to go help Daniel's character first because he seems to be more scared a little bit. So,
okay.
Easy, buddy. Everything's going to be fine. I'm going to help you out, okay?
All right, give me a sleight of hand check to undo the buckle.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Nat 20 for 25.
Oh, you you undo this buckle so thoroughly it shatters into a million pieces.
Oh shit.
I will say that you figured out a way to detach it in such a way that you actually have now a length of leather with a buckle on the end of it.
Oh, heck yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Just kind of sit up on the table.
All right, you take a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go help this other. The hell's his number?
What I can,
I'm just like, since I'm like this, I'm like,
You got the. All right.
okay, now
you go help 617.
yeah, I'll help.
I'm gonna go look at the. This sorry sap.
Gotcha.
And I'll go over to the bloody person.
Okay.
I'll say, okay, listen, I need you to move in the opposite direction that I'm pulling to help me create tension to break it. All right? So just move 1, 2, 3.
All right.
With that-
Yeah, give me an athletics check with advantage.
Let's see here. Ooh, yeah, that's very nice. That's a 20. Let's see here. 27.
Nice. Okay. So, you also get you are able to basically rip it in a way that it breaks right at the buckle. So you have like a length of leather, but no buckle on the end of it. It's just I'd say a 6 foot length of leather.
I didn't know I was that strong, huh? All right, here, come on. Let's get our bearings, I guess.
All right. Justin, let's get a investigation check on the body.
Nice. 24.
Okay. So on inspecting the body, you notice
Just like slowly lifting the hospital gown.
yeah. So they are cut down the middle with a Y, almost like a autopsy scar type of deal, like ripped, the kind of opened up so that you can see all of the organs inside this person.
Okay.
They're still in there. They haven't been removed or anything like that. They're just kind of open to the air. They're also like hooked up to like IVs and stuff. You notice that the amount of blood that's around it, this person was still alive when this happened.
So what do you see?
Yeah, so can I I don't even know how to describe this fully. Eh, can I have an idea of like how warm is the body? Like, is there a way for me to ascertain? Did this happen an hour ago?
Yeah, no,
days
you
ago?
you got a 26. So I'll say it's within the last 18 to 12 hours.
Okay. I think it's better if I just show you guys. I take a look. If you're squeamish,
Yeah,
look away.
I don't really like blood.
Oh, you're gonna hate this.
Yeah. I'm gonna look around the room, I guess. How is there a door?
There is
we
a door.
Trapped in. Okay.
There is a door.
Is it like the double doors, like the classic hospital double doors? Or
It's
like
a single.
security?
It's a single door. Let me get a investigation check.
Love it. 7.
A 7. Okay, so there is a door. This looks like a fully stocked surgical suite. There's a lot of like stuff around, but also the door itself has a big wheel on it. It's shut and there's a big wheel on it.
All right.
Can I? So you say it's fully stocked?
Mm-hmm.
So can I see what I can use as like a makeshift, like maybe weapon or at least some kind of way to defend myself?
Sure, give me an
Scalpel.
investigation check.
Right.
I think taking in the scope of this, I also would love to find like a scalpel or something.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Let me get another investigation check from you as well.
17.
17, dope. Yeah, you're able to find, I'll say a scalpel, which we will reskin daggers to scalpels. So
Okay.
on D&D Beyond, you can just stick a dagger in your inventory and call it
Just a
that.
just a regular dagger, no
Yep.
+1 or
Yep,
Gotcha,
and that's
gotcha.
but it's a scalpel, and you are also able to find 5 syringes, which are darts.
Yep.
Yep.
You said
And-
5?
Yep. And Justin, what about you?
I got an 18.
Okay.
But to give you an idea, I think I would like to, if possible, depending on how this times out with what old 617's doing over there, I would love to try and not literally pocket. I'm wearing a fucking hospital cap,
Right.
but like to kind of like sneakily hold on to. I have that leather strap at the belt buckle. Maybe I can
Okay.
kind of use that a little bit and sort of like hide that I grabbed a scalpel.
Okay. Sleight of hand.
Pretty good. 15.
A 15. What is Daniel and Dale? What are y'all's passive perceptions?
26.
26.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's an inquisitor rogue. Inquisitive rogue.
What have you done, Taylor? I have an 11.
Okay. So 342 doesn't notice. 617 you do see 137 pocket or
Like a
like
side eye
tuck.
glance. But
Yeah, just kind of out of the corner of your eye noticed that they put like a scalpel under like inside the belt and wrapped it up.
Okay, I guess this is gonna be our way out, but we just need to. I don't know.
Hey, before we go on too much further, I mean, what are you guys' names?
I can't remember.
We should get. I don't know.
We just-
I
fuck.
too can't. Like, I don't even know how I got here, honestly. Like, what are we even
neither-
doing?
Shit.
Like, There's a dead guy on that table over there. I mean, were we next? Did we kill the guy? And they just restrained us? I mean,
I don't know, but we're all clearly
I
not.
don't know. Yeah, I mean, we have the same
We're being held
little
against our will. We're strapped
numbers
down.
and stuff. Yeah,
Uh,
whatever this is, it's not good.
I need to get
let's-
something to defend myself too. I grab the IV stand
Mm-hmm.
and just
yes.
take the bag off. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be.
Practice rings.
I don't know.
We'll call that. What would that be? Like a warhammer? Or maybe
Do that or
a
quarterstaff.
maybe.
Quarterstaff? Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do
Right.
quarterstaff. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to call it a warhammer and get me a D12.
We'll be out here in no time.
My bad. My
Whoa.
my knowledge of martial weapons is
It's an adamantine.
You're right. Yeah. Totally.
No exit. We'll take
Unbreakable. Yeah.
A luck blade.
All right.
You
So
said Holy Avenger?
yeah, absolutely. 100%. That's what I said. Yeah. So you're able to just grab that IV and do that. Everybody, give me one more perception check.
it. 23.
Ooh. You said 23. I got a 14.
14. Okay. You all notice that out of all of the people on this table or in this room, all of you guys were strapped down. The body that's open is not strapped down.
I immediately pull out the scalpel that I've been hiding. And I inch back closer to it as I turn to the others and I go, "Get that door open. I'll deal with this fucking jabroni."
What are you talking about? That
Well, yeah,
guy's
that's outside.
dead.
Let me double check something. I don't think I'm a doctor. Maybe I'm just that good. I don't know. Measure cut twice, once. Inch towards.
3 times.
Sure, I'll start working on the door, I guess.
All right. So 137. That's Justin. As you get close, closer, we're gonna need to come up. We're gonna need to give you guys your names pretty soon, just because this is ridiculous. Yeah. So you inch towards this dead body. You got, what was it? 16, 14?
14
14.
on perception. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You notice one of the fingers twitch.
I think I just instantly like shout out, like not like a, but more of a like a. I go in and I just try and stab the hand, like
Okay.
through the palm.
Cool. Give me an attack roll.
Okay. I have equipped my dagger, my scalpel. That is a 16 to hit.
16 definitely hits.
Okay. It moved. It flippin' moved.
Meanwhile,
How's
I
that
just,
door coming?
Yeah,
I'm just
Daniel.
like trying to yank it like that.
Yeah, let me get an athletics check to turn this big ass wheel.
Gotcha. What are you guys talking about? Dead people don't come back to life. Let's see here.
Yeah, nat 20.
Hell
That's a
yeah.
8. No, wait, no. Yeah. That's 17. 15.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Well, with the both of you guys working on this giant wheel, you hear it, and then, and you feel the bolts come back from the inside of the door, and it's not sealed anymore.
Go, go!
Hey, what? Why?
Yeah, I start without looking away from the figure, we'll say. I remove the scalpel because hopefully it didn't get stuck in the table, and then start moving quickly back towards the door.
Okay. Did you ever give me a damage roll for that
I
attack?
did not. No. But I can. That is plus 5, 8.
All right.
Hey, guys, quick question. You all grabbed like some medical gauze and like stuff to heal, right? Before we close the door.
Well, I guess we should, for sure.
You're absolutely right.
I mean, it was a fully stocked room.
Yeah, so Justin, as you back away from this zombie, its head swivels and the eyes open and look right at you. It's
Nope, they're all gone. All the medical supplies are gone.
it swings its legs off the edge of the table and goes to stand, and when it does, all the guts fall out.
I
Going
think
on
I'm
with
going to.
Oh my god!
Yeah, as I'm running away, technically I have 2 attacks. Can I throw the scalpel and try and
Sure,
like eye this guy?
absolutely.
Okay. Daggers only have a range of 20 feet. Would you
You're
say?
within, yeah. You're still insane. You're like still in the room, just on your way out.
It literally hovered on nat 20 and rolled. It's still 14 on the dice plus stuff.
Yeah. That hits.
Yeah, 23. Okay. That is max damage, 9 more piercing damage.
All right, this thing is
And I'm out of scalpel.
Fuck.
Immediately remove that from my thing.
Alright, we need to go now.
Yeah, this thing is very injured. Dale, what are you doing?
I am out the door.
All right.
Good luck, everyone else.
Dale dashes, gone. Daniel, what are you doing?
Oh, once everyone makes it through, I'll just close the door.
Okay. And
To
Justin,
seal
you're
us off
already
from
gone.
zombies.
Right.
I'm trying. Yeah,
As you-
ideally, I'm as soon as it fully gets up and the
Right.
freaking viscera falls out, scalpel throw,
Gone.
and I'm backed out.
Okay. And so then, Daniel, you get back on the other side. You see that there's a giant wheel. Let me get a athletics check to throw the bolts back.
I'm supposed to be good at those. Let's see here. That is a 23.
Yeah, 100%. You are able to lock this undead creature in the lab.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, my heart's pounding, just like I've never seen anything like that before.
I'm like scared. I let go of the wheel, and there's like kind of imprints of my fingertips. I don't know what that was. Oh,
Jesus. Okay.
That's not
I'm gonna
supposed
take
to happen.
yeah.
absolutely
When
is
guns
not.
fall out, you're not supposed to get up.
Okay.
Listen, we may not know who we are, but we can agree on that.
Yes.
And I use the leather strap with the buckle, and I'm gonna make it into like brass knuckles in a way. Like I kind of wrap it around my hand so that the buckle is just on my fist.
Okay. We need to find a way out of here. Call the police, the government, the FBI, the CIA, whoever, and get this place
We need the SEALs.
shut down.
Yeah.
Is what we need.
The SEAls.
You need a nuke.
That too.
Honestly, if there's more of those, yes.
We can all agree.
If there's
we need to
even
stick
one
together.
more of those.
Yeah.
That's already nope territory. So since we've now, I guess, sort of caught our breath, can I look around to see what where we are now?
100%. All of y'all make perception checks, please.
26.
Thank God.
7.
4.
4. Okay.
It's dark in here.
We should come up with names for each other. Maybe based on our
yeah.
numbers or something.
Did I used to wear glasses? Jeez.
Beats me. What am I? 137. All right. You guys can call me Prime. I'm pretty sure those are all prime numbers. Are they? Is 1 a prime number?
Actually.
I don't think it is technically. I think 2 is the lowest prime number. Fuck. My cool nickname failed. Just call me 7.
I was gonna say, call me 6.
Bob.
7, 6, and Bob. All right, cool. I'm all about it.
We'll just do that.
I'm here for it. Okay. So Bob and 7. You look around, and you're standing inside. You know that you're inside because you have tile floor underneath of you, but maybe 10 feet away from you, the tile is broken and it's grass and dirt. And there is a tree growing in the middle of this. You look up and it's covered, so it's some kind of an indoor courtyard. And you guys kind of are taking that in as 6. What are your 6? Yeah, 6. You notice that there are a couple of other doors kind of going down the hall from you, like on the side of the courtyard. And then on the other side of the courtyard is a set of stairs leading upstairs. And then also with the 26, you notice there is dotted around the room security cameras. And it seems like they might be tracking your movement.
So we're underground. That's for sure. We know that now. Those cameras, Bob and 7. See if you could walk down a little further. I want to check something. And then I guess, sure enough,
Yeah,
I guess.
and then absolutely.
And then
they
I know
walk a couple of
the
feet,
red
and
light.
you see the camera kind of track and follow them. There's one still looking at you that's kind of closer, but then some of the other ones that are around track to move with them.
And they've got the red light on, so they are currently.
Yeah, they appear.
Coordinates.
It seems like somebody is actively using these cameras.
We're being monitored like rats in a lab. Okay.
I hope there's cheese. So this isn't the cheese
There
I'm looking for.
freaking better be, but is there any reason that we shouldn't be trying to scream at these cameras and get the people who are watching the feeds to come find us? Could they be the ones to rescue us, maybe?
Live in there.
Using deductive reasoning, I'd say they're probably the one keeping us here. This is...
I mean, they're tracking us, so either we got to be real stealthy and get out of these camera lights, which, hey, Bud, you spotted them. Do you see a blind spot that we can chill for a freaking second or get out of here?
I guess, can I see if I can...
Yeah, I'm going to keep going with that 26 because this is a pretty high roll. You notice that there are a lot of security cameras. There might be a like 5-foot section somewhere that has 0 coverage, but you can tell that there's multiple cameras facing the courtyard. There's multiple cameras going down the hallway that you're on, and they're all kind of pointed at you guys.
Are we able to reach these cameras? Like if we were to like jump, like just slap it down kind of thing, or...
You could hit a couple of them, like the ones in the hallway you could probably knock out, but the ones in the courtyard, definitely not.
Okay. Then I'll knock out the ones that are not in the courtyard just to, like, see if I can at least pull them down or at least...
Okay, give me some acrobatics to try to jump up and smack these cameras.
That is a 21.
For sure. All right, so you knock out the cameras closest to you so that you guys are not actively being monitored. But there's so many cameras you would have to do this like nonstop going down the hallway.
Yeah.
But for now, you guys are in a blind spot for the cameras.
Okay, so we need to search for anything that we can find on this floor, supplies, key cards, or something like that. If there's cameras, that means there's a security room. If we can find that, we can try to find an exit, right?
Right.
So I
Yeah.
guess immediate
sense.
plan, we have that. And also in that moment, Bob is sitting there and thinking about just the smell and the stench of that dead body and the distinct smell of a corpse. And for some reason his senses feel so acute and heightened, and I'm just gonna try to sniff the air and see if I can smell any more of that similar scent, that undead scent.
Sure, give me a perception check. I'll give
Do you think it could be survival?
I'll give you survival. I was going to give you advantage, but if you want survival, I'll give you survival.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay.
18.
Okay. You do, after you kind of walk away from the door that's kind of like sealed, the smell dissipates a little bit, and then you're able to pick up another scent coming from down the hall. But you would have to cross through cameras to get there. But it is you know that it's further down, like kind of far down the hall. There's multiple doors. It seems like it's coming from one of the farther two ones. It's definitely not the one closest to you.
You all would notice that Bob kind of hunches over a little bit and just, this is going to sound crazy, but someone else is here. I don't know if it's another zombie or not, but someone or something else is also down here on this floor, so we need to be careful.
All right. I trust you.
Okay.
I can't
Hey,
smell
listen,
anything myself, but...
Right.
Yeah, I don't smell anything either, but you seem to believe what you're saying, so that's enough for me for the time being.
So before
Let's
that,
definitely keep an eye open. Just keep our heads on a swivel, like these fucking cameras, which I don't know if we're going to be able to avoid them at all times.
the rooms are closer to us than the smell is, right?
Correct. Well,
Okay.
there's 3 doors down the hallway. You know it's definitely not the first door closest to you. Like
It's definitely not the first door closest to us. So we'll just take it one room at a time together, right?
All right, let's do it.
Sounds good. I'll keep a lookout. Like, I'll kind of have my back to whoever's opening the door, so I'm facing away from whatever door we're going into to kind of keep an eye out for anything that would come in.
Okay.
That way we don't get like pincered from behind or some crap.
Right on.
Six, I'm not a fighter. Would you mind going first?
Sure, I can keep a lookout, I guess, but I don't even think I myself ready to fight anything. I just rather look around.
Right. I'm a little. Yeah.
Okay. So
I don't
are
like-
you going in the door?
All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Charge!
You
Wait. Are
let
we
me get,
sneaking or are we just charging?
I was gonna say,
Charging, because
Alright,
I'm charging.
cool. Let's get athletics checks from both of you guys to just smash through the door.
Amazing.
Ooh, I got a 9.
We are.
Oh wait, athletics? You
Nat
said, or
one.
acrobatics? Oh
Athletics.
no, I got a 4 then.
So
And I'm not facing them. My
yeah,
back is to
you
them.
got
I'm
your
going.
back to them, and you hear them go.
How's it going?
"Charge!" And both Six and then Bob right behind him. Like Six hits the door, doesn't budge, and then and then Bob comes right up behind him and just states pancakes into the door.
Oh, I think I cut my hand. Oh God. Oh God.
What the hell are you two doing?
Oh.
Come on.
You're both gonna take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
First damage. First blood is a door. That's the most D&D thing
Yeah.
ever.
Guys,
really is.
I got my pinky. I got my pinky really bad. This is bad.
Snap my jaw back. in
Shit.
place.
Well, that's why. Listen,
Ah.
just keep it elevated, I guess. So, isn't that a thing that they do for? All right.
Above the heart.
You keep a lookout. I'll open the damn door. I'm gonna get into that door. I am 1,000,000% not just pushing through the door. I am gonna try and open it somehow.
Yeah, it's a regular door with a doorknob. You turn the doorknob and it opens right up.
Listen,
How hard was the lock to open?
we gotta.
What's this, mahogany?
But
So-
honestly, it might be mahogany, but that's not the point.
Security's
It was,
intense
it was
here.
unlocked. It was unlocked.
Oh,
Huh?
okay.
It was unlocked. So listen, think. What is the? How does? Fuck, I can't remember any of my expressions. I feel like I used to use expressions. Work smarter, not harder.
Right.
And I start creeping into the room.
Okay.
I do that thing where like my hand goes first, and I'm looking for a light switch
Mhm.
next
Yeah,
to
yeah,
the
yeah,
door,
yeah.
like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
normal bedroom.
Yeah. You're able to find the light switch and flip the lights on.
All right.
And
I stop sneaking because I just turned the lights on.
You go into the room and there's lockers down
Oh hell yeah!
each wall. Go ahead and give me a investigation check. This can
Okay,
I don't know. Dale
I
and
do let
Daniel,
the
are you
others
guys
know.
Yeah, I
going
guess
in?
we're going into
Okay,
now that
well,
there's
then
light.
you guys can all do investigation checks.
I'll close the door behind us.
16.
10.
Another one?
Guys, hold
Wow.
on. I need to sit down for a second. My hand really hurts.
Boy, how-
God. I just kind of lean up against a wall. Oh,
All right.
this is a lot.
Can I?
Staring
So
at lockers.
I'm assuming
There's
like
one.
your pinky is like either like not broken, but I guess sprained of some sort.
It's like when you just kind of jam your finger. Like I easily pulled it out, but it's just the soreness of it.
Gotcha. I was gonna say if it was like broken or like in a way, I was gonna say like, can I try to see if I can put it back in place?
No, it's just really sore when you touch it.
All right, well, don't touch it.
All right. So
That's a
with
good
the
idea.
perception checks, everybody, you are able, or the investigation checks, you are able to notice on the lockers are like little name cards that you can switch out, and there are 3 lockers in here that have, or I guess it would be 4 lockers in here that have numbers in them, like numbers on them, and they correspond to your numbers on your chest.
Are
Incredible. I
How-
go right over to it.
What you guys?
I don't know.
find?
Are you?
work here?
Who knows? I just feel like if I'm gonna open any locker first, it might as well be the one that has a matching number to what I'm wearing.
For sure.
That's
For
true.
sure.
I go for it.
All right. You open the
Is there a
lock.
padlock on it, or is it open?
No, it's just unlocked.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a very high security place. If they would know if you're stealing. Actually, let's get a perception check real quick.
13.
13. There's a camera in this room.
Oh shit! Fuck you.
Grab it. I'll grab it. I'll just
Okay.
kind of
Um,
jump and just try
Barely
to rip it
reaching
out.
up.
Yeah, give me a athletics or acrobatics to get up to. Don't tell me,
Oh no.
Daniel. Daniel.
You didn't.
No.
You didn't. You
No.
couldn't. You mustn't
It's
have.
not. It's
Okay.
not, but it's just so funny considering what my class is and just how poor it fits. Okay. Anyways, that's a 14.
Of so a 14, I'll say you are able to like kind of pry jump your way and maybe not break it fully, but you are able to kind of like smack it, and you hear the whir of this, like the motor break in it, so it can't turn anymore. It just kind of is turned and faced towards the wall.
Guys, that thing's really tough. Ah,
Hell of a jump though.
ouch.
So yeah, 7, you open up your locker. Inside, you find your clothes. First and foremost. Also, in there you find a kind of like it's a gun belt. One side of it has a gun on it. Which we will flavor. What do we hand crossbow?
Works for me.
Cool. And on the other side is like a nightstick, or it's like a one of those collapsible baton things.
Batons.
Yeah. And as you're picking up your stuff, you kind of lose track of the room. Memory starts flooding back into your mind. You are standing in what appears to be a police station. There's cops everywhere inside a building, and a officer comes up to you with kind of like a sheaf of a bunch of different like files and stuff, and he hands it over to you and goes, "All right, here's the latest batch." And you pick them up, flip through a couple, and you find the file that has Bob's picture in it. And you take that one file out, hand the rest back to the cop, and go and say, "I'll take this one."
Mm-hmm.
And now you're back. But also, you have access to your Action Surge, and Second Wind.
I notice he has a gun. It's like, oh shoot, he gets a gun. I must have a gun in here too, maybe, or some other weapon of some sort.
Yeah, so you open up your locker, and inside you find your clothes. Which actually, before we do that, Justin, what are you wearing? What is your character after you've fully gotten back into your clothing?
Oh, true. Okay. Would this be like clothes I would wear from home to here in theory, or like
it would be your work clothing,
like just everyday clothes or work clothing?
What you would wear to work?
Okay. I mean, if it's like a uniform or something like that, I guess it would be kind of like black slacks, black boots that are like super polished, short sleeve button down shirt that probably has some kind of logo on it, I imagine.
Yeah, the logo is a circle that's filled in white, and then it's got a blue X through it, and it's kind of evenly divided. So it's in, I guess it would be eighths, and it's like white. Okay. It's like white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, and it forms into an X.
Okay. Yeah, it would be pretty plain. I mean, it's all kind of the same color,
right?
Then the gun belt and everything like that, and yeah, it fits perfect. Fits like a glove.
Awesome. All right, moving on to 6. You open up your locker and find your clothes. You also find a a proper knife as opposed to the scalpel, which, for flavor's sake and making it better than a dagger, go ahead and just pick a martial weapon or whatever that you would prefer to use, and we'll just flavor that as a knife. So something, was it light and
so probably like a
finesse is the most important thing.
Yeah, would be a finesse weapon. So yeah, you could be a rapier, a scimitar,
short sword. I think
short sword,
maybe.
Yeah, so. Scimitar, short sword, rapier, dagger.
Yeah, and just
so probably the rapier then.
Okay, yeah, and then we'll just say that's just it's a what type of knife would you like it to be? Because it's something that you would conceal on your person as kind of like a defense thing. So like, what type of weapon is it?
I'm thinking like a switchblade kind of thing, where it just like
for sure
push it in
a pokey bit,
out kind of thing. Yeah,
gotta have the pokey bit. Cool. Yeah. You also, as you're picking up your stuff, you also find a gun, which is a hand crossbow, so you can use that.
Crossbow.
Yep.
Cool.
You also, as you're going through your stuff, your memory kind of washes away, or like your perception of the world around you washes away, and it becomes this memory of it. Kind of, you are seeing yourself in the third person going through these actions of there are two gentlemen having a conversation. The details of the conversation are not super important. There's a lot of like proper names and stuff that you don't quite understand, like really in the grand scheme of things it's not super important, but you're basically tucked around a corner with a little recorder thing recording their conversation. And as they start to disperse, you are able to dash away and hide. And that's the end of the memory as you're fleeing away, but you now have access to your cunning action and your sneak attack.
Nice. So I just like have like it seems like I'm just like I have like a little headache almost, just like oof.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, well, I don't know what that was. Oof.
Oh, you all right there?
Yeah, I don't know, just like I don't know if I'm just remembering stuff or just.
Yeah, take a seat. There's a
Yeah.
chair over there. That's the one I sat down in when I hurt my pinky.
Thanks. Ooh, thanks, Bob.
No problem. My locker's probably got like a M16 or a shotgun in there. At the rate we're all going, we're all getting guns. I probably got like a
Oh, got a gun.
whole
Okay,
arsenal.
y'all.
in
We
there.
got a gun.
Yeah, that'd be
We
pretty
have
cool,
guns.
right?
That'd be
I definitely have a
Crazy
gun.
if yours had an M16 actually.
Right? That would be awesome.
So you opened up.
I start seeing how much ammo my handgun has. I just like release the magazine and I check it.
Mag
Put it
release check.
So Daniel, Dale, what is your what are your clothes like? What do you normally wear on a day to day?
I would say that I'm like I've got like your regular tennis shoes, your run of the mill like not like something that I would like use to kind of maybe like blend into the crowd, just nothing so over dramatic or at least noticeable, just your average, like I said, tennis shoes, jeans, maybe some sort of like long sleeve jumpsuit kind of jacket.
Cool.
Maybe actually even a hoodie, honestly.
Okay. Yeah. It's kind of that nondescript, hide in the crowd kind of looks.
In Assassin's Creed style, just
Yeah. So Daniel, you open up your locker and you are faced with your belongings. There's no gun. There's no weapon of really much any kind of anything like that. But
Is this the right?
you do catch a glimpse of your clothes and memory rushes back to you. You remember a night you are at a bar with a bunch of friends. Everybody's having a really great time. And somebody comes up to you and kind of shoves your shoulder. And you rock back a little bit. And even in the memory, your vision kind of goes red with anger. And you immediately lash out at this guy. You take your beer bottle and smash it across his head and then throw him to the ground and start just beating the ever-loving crap out of this dude. By the time you're done, he's not moving at all. And the cops get there and have to drag you away. And the last thing that you remember is them dragging you against your will out of the bar in handcuffs.
Interesting.
And yeah, so with the end of that, you gain access to your rage, just the basic rage.
You all right, Bob?
Do you need a seat?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So where
Did
we
you
going to
also
next?
get any memories back or anything, or?
Yeah, I was just at a bar. Having a couple of drinks.
Really? That's a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was weird too. It didn't make a ton of sense.
Yeah, we would have thought it would have been what happened before we got put under, but
Right.
I don't know. Maybe they'll come back to us.
yeah.
Maybe they'll come back to us.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we should check other lockers just in case. And
See what we can find.
Yeah.
if there's
Oh,
nothing else, then we move on.
Daniel, what do you think that Bob was wearing to the bar?
He's probably wearing a plain white t-shirt with a Hawaiian shirt, a gold chain, some like black joggers, and some Timbs.
Okay. Awesome. So all of you guys give me a investigation check, perception check, look around the room.
There we
With
go.
perception, I got 19.
Plus 6. 21 investigation.
Cool.
I got an 18.
Wow, that's
investigation.
okay. That's all pretty good. So I'll say that you are able to find the locker of the other person
Oh
in
yeah,
the
there was
room,
another guy.
and you go through his belongings. You look at the the clothes that are in there, and they are very tattered, ripped up, kind of fallen apart, definitely just caked in dirt. And you can tell that this guy was probably somebody who this company thought would not be missed. Somebody just kind of picked somebody up off the street. But other than that, you don't find anything.
Can I still
Okay.
take like his rags and just have them on my persons just in case I need it later?
I mean, sure. Sure, you can take his clothes.
You all don't mind, do you? I mean, like I mean, we're
I don't know.
we're trying to survive here. I mean,
Well,
like you
yeah.
never know if
He's
this
not
cloth
using-
will
You
come
never
in
know.
handy.
You know?
Yeah, you make a Molotov cocktail. You never know.
Exactly.
Let's get out of here. And because we're right now, I'm pretty sure we're cornered in here. There's no other exit, right? It's just the one we came in on.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's get out of here and keep it moving. Bob, do you want to like? I'm fine being in the front and everything, but do you want to like help out? So you said that you
Yeah.
smelled something earlier.
Yeah, no, it's fine. And you see Bob's kind of walking with more of a stride and more confidence, kind of opens the door. Right. Let's see here. There's two other doors. Smell is somewhere nearby. Could be in one of these two. Let me just double check and see if it gets any stronger behind one of these doors. And I just kind of sniff around to see if that scent is anywhere behind one of those doors.
Okay, let me get a survival, if you'd like.
God. 7.
Jeez.
I rolled a 2.
You can't tell. You know that it's coming from further down the hall, but you can't tell which of the two doors.
I try to open the second door.
Okay. The door is not locked. And you kind of poke your head in, and there's a lot of kind of computer equipment. There's like stuff beeping and buzzing all over the place. There's a monitor with a keyboard up against the wall. The monitor is not powered on. It's just a black screen kind of in their room. And yeah.
We got a computer room in here in case y'all, any of you are more technically savvy. Feel free. I'll check out.
You can check it out just in case. Maybe we can get into the cameras.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll check out.
Maybe
the
they're
stove
connected
room.
to it.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Just give us a holler if you need anything.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I'll head into the computer room.
So both of you head into the computer room. 6. You get another memory.
Ah.
Anyway. You
Ow.
you remember being in this room. You were typing away at the computer doing research. Basically kind of just pouring through files. You had figured out a way to kind of back end into all of their information. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and give you access to your expertise. And so that's what is going to give you all of your big bonuses to your stuff, which I think you might have already been using. But technically, the way I had it written is you weren't supposed to have it yet, but it's fine. So, yeah, and you think that you might be able to get on this computer.
Hey, y'all, let me try something real quick. I want to.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
I feel like I might be able to crack something at this.
Yeah. Have at it.
Let me.
Yeah, let me get we're gonna call hacking sleight of hand checks.
Okay. That is a 24.
Okay, yeah. So the first thing that you notice when this computer boots up, a logo, much like the one on Seven's chest, kind of spinning around a couple of times as the boot up screen, and you see the word parasol come across the bottom.
7?
Yeah, what's going on, 6? I'm like
Why does that
standing
look-
in a way where I'm not looking at the screen. I can't see the screen. I'm like standing on the other side of the table. What's going on?
Why does this logo match the logo on the patch on your chest there?
Oh shit, I don't. I come around the desk and start looking at the computer screen. What the fuck? Oh no.
As he's looking, like, I'm kind of like semi-inching my way a little away from them, like, just.
Hey, listen, I don't remember. I don't.
Just like that,
Okay.
you begin to remember stuff. The main thing that you remember here is you believe that you work in this building. You've seen this courtyard before. You've seen that locker room before. You've seen all of this kind of area before. And you also remember your login credentials.
Hell yeah. But I don't remember anything about like what this company does.
You
or like
so the
any
memories.
explanation for
Yeah,
what
so the
I saw in the first room.
So the memories that you're having are more of the mundane day-to-day activities. Like, you don't necessarily know exactly what's going on. You just have memories of like, okay, I remember I used to walk down this hallway every single day.
Got it.
I know,
Okay.
like, and so like by login credentials, I mean like anything that requires like a security code or something to go in. You think that you are able to access those type of things.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. Listen. 6. Let's consider this olive branch or whatever. I'm gonna give you my login credentials,
Oh,
and we can log into this computer.
go for
All
it.
right. Okay. So the username is I don't know. Something.
I don't. Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So yeah, we don't need to actually come up with a login and password.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. We can just hand wave that. Bam. You give 6 your login credentials, and the computer kind of opens up into, like, you can see the file structure of, like, basically all this a bunch of information about this company. So, what do you guys want to look for?
It's a Unix system. I know this. No, sorry. Maybe information on what Parasol is as a company.
Okay. Let me get a investigation checks. Let me get investigation check.
I mean, there's only one computer here, right? Presumably. So, 6 is the one who's like manning it, so to
Right.
speak.
But you do have the like, I guess the whole list of files and stuff is on here.
Yeah. I think I would like try and steer the direction. If 6 wants to look up
Yeah, no,
the
by
mission
all
statement,
means.
I'm all for that
work
too.
here.
I know, but you know, these memories, I don't freaking even know what they do, and if they're strapping me to tables, you know, at the very least I need a raise. I don't know what to talk about, but I think I would like to look for specifically a map,
Okay.
Ooh.
a fire
For
escape
sure.
plan.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right.
I rolled a 29.
Awesome.
8.
And the 8. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and say the map's not on this computer, like the fire escape map or whatever. Like the total, the wireframe buildup of the of the complex is not in here. Anybody
This is
who's
totally
seen
motion violation.
Yeah, anybody who's seen the Resident Evil series knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's not here. So, but 6, you are able to find, like, delve into the files. You're kind of going down the same path that you were in your memory of going through these different files and figuring out stuff. This is a bad company. These are bad people. Basically,
Can't deny it.
they are developing, you know, they have a bunch of commercial stuff that they develop for everyday people. Like, there is products that are made by Parasol or one of their subsidiaries in every home in America.
So I'll remember, like, wait, I think I got some Anacid from, like, that had the same logo on it.
Yeah,
Like, my headaches.
yes, yeah, absolutely. They dominate the pharmaceutical market, and you notice that a lot of the pharmaceutical stuff, they're able to hide their corporations in a way that basically they have a monopoly on pharmaceuticals in America, but it makes it look like it's different companies.
They're basically fronts. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So they are the first and foremost in a lot of stuff, and they're doing it very shadily. So that means, you know, since they're all the same company, they can price match, like, you know, be able to do the bad things that monopolies do. And so also on top of that, though, on top of the commercial applications and stuff, you find that there are military biological weapons that they're developing, kind of in the realm of body augmentation and mutation. They're trying to alter the genome of a human to turn it into other stuff.
What the fuck?
I don't know about y'all. I don't know about this company. This is.
I don't know about this company.
I mean, shoot. There was a dead guy walking. I
will
mean,
check. I'm gonna go check on Jesus, Bob. I'm gonna go check on Bob. Look up zombie. See?
yeah.
Control F, zombie.
Right. All right. So you're gonna Control F zombie.
As I'm walking out, I'm going try undead, the unliving. There's a bunch
Regeneration.
walkers. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of words.
Control F zombie. Yeah. So you are going through these files and you are able to find a it's in the experiments folder, like a kind of like a area, like a part of the database that is like, okay, these are the experiments that are running. And there's one that just has a string of numbers. And you go into that file and you find just a list of people with pictures next to it. Among those, you find a picture of you would come across 7 first. So you see a picture of 7 with the name Allison Greenmeadow, Chief of Security.
Six?
I'm already like on my way out. Your name is 6.
I'm 6. Right.
You are also able to
my name again.
Yeah, you're able. You scroll through. I'm just gonna go ahead and move this along real quick. You find your own picture. And it says, it's a picture of you. It says Terry Bertolucci. And
Hell yeah.
reporter at Tanuki City newspaper.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. I'm assuming that has a Resident Evil deeper reference.
It's
Oh,
Raccoon.
yeah.
missing.
Yeah, I just
but I love
switched
it.
Raccoon for Tanuki. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And you are able to find Bob's picture. However, Bob's picture just says John Doe.
Ooh.
Nothing else.
Nani?
Bob, I think your name is John.
And I think this is a good point for us to go ahead and go to break. Let you guys marinate on this information that you've got now. And then we'll come back. All right, so we'll be back, everybody.
Hey gang, we wanted to talk to you about something pretty important real quick. See, we have some really cool ideas for the future, but we need your help. You can do that by supporting us through our Patreon. At the lowest tier, you get early access to podcast episodes, access to episodes of Action Surge, our post-session table talk show, and entry into a private channel on our Discord server. At the next tier, you can get access to Bonus Action, our bonus content podcast where we talk about a huge variety of D&D and TTRPG related things, like Multi-Class Mystery Mashup, where we get 2 random classes and have to build a character, or Monster Matchmaker, where we go over our favorite monsters at each CR level, or recaps of our home campaign, plus so much more. Joining the Patreon helps us continue to grow and put out content that gets better and better as we learn, improve, and try new things. So, Check out the link in the description to join the gang today.
Now we're back. And the gang's all here. We're gonna move forward. I'm trying to be as cool as Justin over here. But yeah, so before the break, just to give a quick recap of what's happened so far. Our 3 mysterious strangers woke up strapped to tables in a surgical room. For some reason, there was a 4th body in the room that was not strapped down, that had been kind of cut open as some sort of autopsy type of scars to be able to look inside the body, blood everywhere. Gross. As they were inspecting the room, of course, the thing got up, spilled its guts all over the floor, and started moving towards the party. With some quick thinking, they were able to hurt this zombie enough to slow it down, get out the door, lock it up. It's in a sealed room, no way to get out. It's not, it's dead, but it's not dead. You can still hear the kind of thumps of the thing trying to get through the door, but it can't. They were then able to go to the next room over and retrieve their personal effects as well as some of their memories. Some very interesting stuff happened here. We found out that Experiment 137 is actually some kind of higher up in this company, wherever they're at. 617 is a reporter for the Tanuki City newspaper. Remember that. And 342 was some kind of a brawler of some sort. Kind of a hothead. Yeah, and we actually, right before the break, learned everybody's names. I didn't. We'll get a new overlay for this later, but 342 mysteriously is in the system as a John Doe. 617 is a Terry Bertolucci, and 137 is Allison Greenmeadow. We found out that 137 is also the chief of security for Parasol Incorporated. This is the company that has been doing all of these sketchy experiments on people, somehow trying to mutate the human genome and augment the body in different ways. As well as they are in control of basically every pharmaceutical company in the country. They also do all kinds of other commercial products to kind of keep up a face with the public while still maintaining all of these dark, shady secrets. And that's about where we're at right now. They are in a computer room, having just discovered all of this information. What are you guys doing?
Well, Bob is at the third room when everyone went into the second one. So Bob's going to check to see if the third door is open as well.
The third door is unlocked.
Gonna open it up and try to stroll on in.
Make a perception check.
And we're probably still doing some investigating
You
as
guys are
this
in the-
happens, but eventually we're heading that way.
That is a...
Or at least I am. I don't know if the reporter's going to be too busy researching.
19.
A 19. I will give you, as you are opening the door, you catch a whiff of that same death smell that you had gotten off of the first undead. As the door opens, you don't see anybody right off the bat, but you do know that that smell is coming from in here. Inside the room, it's like this is just like an office. So there's a desk, bookshelf against the back wall. There's a laptop that's open on the top of the desk. A couple of chairs, one chair on the back that's like a nice office chair, and then like the two sitting chairs on the side closest to you. A little fucking tree in the corner.
I'm just going to kind of hunch down a little bit and try to follow the scent into the room.
Okay. The scent smells like it's coming from the other side of the desk that you can't see.
All right, let's have a little fun. And I'm going to shove the desk to the side and get ready to attack whatever I see.
Okay. You shove the desk to the side, and you find a body on the ground. One. And then there's blood soaked all in the carpet around it. And then over top of that body, kind of nomming away at the guts, is another one of these undead things in full riot gear.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna take a couple of.
Go ahead and roll those attacks.
I'm going to recklessly take a couple of swings.
For sure.
All right, for the first attack, Hadouken. That is going to be a 26 for the first hit.
For sure.
And then second attack. A dirty 20.
Oh, a dirty little 20. All right.
Stinky dirty.
Stinky dirty 20 will do it. All right, so that's
Needs
two
to
hits.
change his pants. So I, with the IV stick in my hand, just started whacking away at the head.
Absolutely.
Of the zombie that's eating the guts. All right, so that's a D8. Because I'm using both hands. So for the first one, that's going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then for the second attack, that's going to be 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
So you smack into this thing with your commandeered IV quarterstaff. And as you're hitting it, it is just not really reacting other than trying to get up and grab at you.
Gotcha.
But it will actually... Do you say anything in this moment, or are you fully focused on attacking this thing?
No, I'm actually just trying to be as quiet as possible.
Okay.
Just in the thrill of being in the fight with this thing by myself.
Cool.
Respect.
Yeah. All right. So,
Just in the other room going.
yeah. What
I don't
are
know why,
what are
but
y'all
John
two up to?
Doe.
What are y'all two up to? We're gonna cut away from this real quick and check back in the IT room.
I'm still looking to see if I can find as much information as I can to help us. So I'm looking at oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. Keep going.
I was gonna say, just looking through and trying to think of like any other keywords I can find, like control F.
All right, I'll give you one more sleight of hand check to delve a little bit deeper, but you feel like you might have plumbed the depths of this particular terminal.
Find the back door.
That is math. 27.
Okay, so a 27. Kind of looking further into the experiments that you are that you're a part of, apparently, that where you found the pictures, you're able to delve a little bit further into the actual experiment itself, and it seems like they are toying with the idea of regeneration, basically being able to through whatever means cause the body's dead cells and stuff to regenerate. So
Okay.
Just kind of in the context that they're talking about it, they're looking to make like a kind of a super soldier of some sort that can get shot and then heal up like Wolverine and keep going.
Healing factor. Gotcha.
Yeah. So that's what they are researching. But so far they have not had a whole lot of success with the subject staying alive. That's not to say that you're finding out that like it's a known thing that if they die while they're, you know, in this experiment, that the people who die from the experiment come back as zombies. Like that's just what happens. But there are people who are able to take this mutagen and their body adapts to it in certain ways.
Okay.
Whether that be heightened strength or intelligence or what have you, their bodies accept this mutagen and basically adapt it to their own physiology. But yeah, that's about what you find.
Damn.
Can I do like a control P and see if I can print the findings?
Yeah, so you hit control P and then you look around the room. There's no printer in here.
Damn.
Damn.
It might have I mean the
No,
little
printer
screen.
connected.
Yeah, so the screen popped up where it like gives you like the list of like, you know, pick a printer and you hit okay and print. So it printed somewhere, just not in here.
Oh boy. I think finding all this out, and with my own like personal memories that I have been reluctant to share in detail, I think I'm gonna go check on Bob.
All right. As you guys are exiting the room, Bob, the zombie is getting up. It's taking hits. It's coming after you. It's gonna go ahead and first it's gonna try to grab you.
Gotcha.
Ooh, that's a 22.
Oh, that's not good, boss. Let me see. All right, dice, don't fail me now. Never mind. That's a 12.
All right, so this security zombie is able to basically like it grabs onto the bottom of your shirt and kind of crawls its way up, and then it wraps its arms around you and is going to go take a bite.
Gotcha.
No.
I got a nat
Nah.
20.
Right on.
All right, so it bites you for 8 damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
That is a 19.
Perfect. All right, nothing happens, but you are grappled by this zombie, and it is going to continue trying to bite at you. And with that, we are back up to the top of the initiative here. I'm just kind of modifying it a little bit. What do you do in response to getting bit and grappled?
I think in response to that, I think that is going to just make me very, very angry. And then just this mild-mannered guy named Bob, who you've all known, is just going to kind of get a little bit bigger, and then these kind of lumps start to form on his skin. That's all, just some lumps around the body, and then just take the quarterstaff and put it in between the jaws of the zombie, and just try to start bashing its head up against the wall.
Okay. So are you attacking, or are you trying to break out?
I'm going to attack while he's
Okay.
grappling me, and I'm going to recklessly just
For sure.
smash into his head. Let's see here. Alright. For that first attack, that is 19.
Okay, that hits.
The second attack is a 12.
12's not going to do it.
Okay. Alright, so for the first attack, he takes 3 from raging, so 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. It is still alive. As you kind of smash its head against the wall, the IV breaks the thing's jaw, and it's just hanging limp, looking at you, and like it's gonna try to come at you again with another bite, probably on its next turn.
Gotcha.
But again, is I would say that there's probably some noise from that. So let me get perception checks from 6 and 7.
Hell yeah. 19.
15.
Okay, you both hear the bashing on the wall of something happening in this other room.
Oh fuck, let's go. Start running.
All right, cool. So you guys,
I also I would unholster.
right?
Or I
Okay,
would do that fucking thing where you like just unclick it. Hand on.
right. Okay.
Weapons free.
So you both get into the room, and I'm going to say that's going to take your action. Technically, 6 would go first, so your action is dash to get into this room. But you still have a, well, actually, you can do it as bonus action. But you're not going to be able to reach, the zombie this turn.
Gotcha. Okay.
But you do come across the scene of this. It looks like a SWAT team member with its arms wrapped around Bob, and its jaw is totally broken, but it's still trying to attack him.
I'm coming.
All right, so are you doing anything?
I guess I'm. Oh, wait a minute. I have syringes
And a gun.
You also
and
have
a gun.
You also
I have
have
a gun. But then here's the thing: like, if I shoot, there might be a chance that the bullet will go through the zombie.
Not in this orientation. So, like,
Okay.
they're against the wall, like over here, and you're coming in from the side.
Okay.
So you have a clear
Alright.
shot. If you wanted to hit the zombie, you have a clear shot at the zombie.
All right. Yeah, I'll see. I'll take a shot.
Roll for it.
Does a 17 hit?
17 will do it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Um,
Wow.
and
6.
Yeah, go ahead and you can roll it, but this thing's pretty fucked up. Let's just see what that damage is. Some sweet damages.
That's a 10.
10 damage. All right, yeah, absolutely. So you come around the corner, see Bob in peril, pull out the gun, pow, single shot, takes the zombie right in the head. It drops.
Now that's a hell of a gun.
Yeah. Thanks.
Good.
Yeah, I
Joe,
just
you
needed
good?
some practice. Yeah. I'm good.
Okay.
As you're
Woo!
both standing there talking, the zombie that was on the ground getting its guts eaten stands up.
Mhm.
This
Course
one
it
looks
does.
like this one is in like office attire. It looks like this is this person's office.
All right. Oh,
Like shirt
fuck,
and
we
tie.
got another one.
Yeah. All right, and 7, you just used your action, but we'll say this is a new round of combat. Justin, what would you like to do? You haven't had an action in the room yet.
Yeah, I think as soon as I see it pop up, I unholster completely, and I take 2 shots at this office zombie.
Hit him with the triangle stance. The triangle. Get him with the John Wick. The triangle.
The triangle. That's more of a
neither of
diamond,
those are
though.
great.
Like really, if you look at it.
All right, I got a
It's a whole thing.
13 and a 15.
Those are both hit.
Okay, incredible. You want me to just add the damage up
Yeah,
between the
it's
2 attacks?
That's fine.
All right. That's 18.
Damn. So you take 2 shots at this thing. It's definitely
mass,
center
probably,
mass.
'cause I'm-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Center mass. It takes the hits,
Muscle
but
memory.
it's still up. It's still 100% up.
I immediately go, oh, it's a fucking zombie. You idiot. Come on. Headshots. Just like,
Alrighty, Bob, what are you doing?
Bob is like going on all 4s and just gonna start running and just go into like almost like this like dead sprint to do a charge and jumps and just starts bashing on the head with the ivy.
For sure.
So let's see here.
as this happens, I'm like, I turn towards Terry, and I think part of me's like, what did his file say?
That's gonna be a 21 to hit for the first attack,
Absolutely.
and then for the second, that's gonna be 17.
Yep.
Awesome. So for the first attack, 13 points of bludgeoning damage for the first attack,
Mm.
and then for the second, that's cocked. I somehow threw this and it landed straight up. So that's literally the most cocked I could get on my dice tray.
Hilarious.
Absolutely wild.
And then that's going to be.
Honor the cock.
What fighting style did you give me? Or
Or
they don't get fighting styles, do they?
Barbarians don't get.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's 8 points of
I'm
bludgeoning damage for
2014.
the second attack.
all right, Daniel, how do you want to do this?
Yeah, you all just watch as he goes in all 4s in this dead sprint, superhuman speed, like is almost moving fast enough to the point where he kind of has to stick the IV into the ground to do like a little drift to swerve around to not go past the body, jump up, and then just starts bashing into the head until it just paints the entire rest of the floor red.
Yep. 100%. 100%. So yeah, both of the zombies are dispatched. And you guys are in the middle of a now super bloody office. Well, it was already pretty bloody before. Now it's like really bloody.
Ooh.
Here, here's some of that cloth. Wipe. Go ahead and wipe yourself. I want to probably.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man. Oh my god.
A hell of a hit.
Yeah, I got him real good. Listen, what do you guys want to take that SWAT uniform? I'm pretty sure that's got to have more, more durability than
I mean,
whatever we're wearing.
it's a little heavy, but I mean,
Shit, I might. Yeah, I'll take
I
that.
don't know you, Allison.
No, yeah. No, it's got my name, not literally, but that has got my name on it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so this body was dropped pretty cleanly. It's a medium armor set. I don't know which one, but
Good enough.
we'll just go with medium armor set.
Cool. I will work on that. How big is this office, would you say? Is it just one person's office, or is
it's
this
just one? There's just one desk with
Okay.
the bookshelf and stuff. Whoever this is they're in by themselves.
Got it. All right. I still have my gun out, still very much on edge as I go over to the body that the SWAT person is dressed in, holster, but I don't click it. I it's still like
always
unsnapped.
Yeah.
And begin changing, like just adding on what I need to add on if it's a bulletproof vest or whatever the medium armor is.
It's a vest. It's kind of like some little leg armor bits, some arm armor bits, but nothing. It's like skate pads almost. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I also want to check if the police officer had the SWAT team member had like a flashlight on their body.
Yeah, he did.
So take one of those.
Since you guys are rummaging through his stuff, I'm not going to make you roll for it.
Yeah. So anybody want this? You guys be you're shooting. Be able to see.
I mean, it would be nice to have like the whole flashlight gun
have
combo
it like
kind of
that.
thing. Yeah, exactly.
Take
Yeah.
it. Take it. It's cool. All right, let's see who's getting eaten out. Wait, that doesn't sound right. I mean, getting the stomach torn apart.
Fuck.
Can I look through the desk since it's an office?
Yeah. So go ahead and everybody who wants to give me an investigation check for this room.
Absolutely. Not good. 12.
12.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
Nat
I rolled
20.
a 2 again.
Nat 20. There we go.
Wait, that makes it 30.
Awesome. That's amazing.
Louise.
So, with a 30, you kind of rummage through all of these, all of the drawers in the desk. Most of it's just kind of like, just miscellaneous papers and office supplies and stuff like that. You notice though, you kind of like hit the spacebar on the laptop that's sitting on the desk. And on the screen is a flashing red sign that says Biohazard Containment Breach. Access to surface deactivated. And it's just flashing.
Y'all, this is a little unnerving here. Y'all might want to check this out.
What is it? What does it say?
They've basically locked us down here. Like, we can't get back up to the surface.
Okay,
I mean, I'm
so
sure we should be able to find like a way to override the override, but I mean,
Shit.
yeah.
Fuck. Okay. All right. Let's.
we just gotta get higher
I
up.
guess. Yeah, we just got to keep going systematically. Let's.
Find the
You said.
override.
before we even knew each other's names or any. Oh, by the way, Bob, we're
Yeah.
pretty sure your name is John.
Sean.
We found some files on a computer in the other room. I'm
I-
Allison. This
Am I
is
sensing that
Terry.
rings a bell?
Terry. Apparently, I'm Terry.
DM, am I sensing that rings a bell?
Give me a history check.
11.
It doesn't. You don't think that that's your name?
I'm not getting brain blast on that one.
Yeah, you do kind of look more like a Bob.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
I mean, it fits better for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Yeah.
well, listen, Terry, you said when we first got in here that you believe that we were underground, right?
Yes, there were
So it
stairs
stands-
heading back up somewhere.
Okay, let's start heading that way then. Let's try and
Yeah.
go up, I guess.
Let's go.
All right.
Now that we're at least from what we can tell, very like at least armed or at least
Mhm.
got our stuff back. Even I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Before we go further, too, let me just say this really quickly. It seems like this shirt was in my locker, and according to that file, I worked for security at a place that owns this or this place. I don't know. I was strapped on that table just like you all. We're all in this together. Fucking. So let's just keep working together and get out of here.
Huh. Really? You worked there?
I don't remember working here, but this was in the locker that had my name on it, and according to that file, I was part of security. But
What does security do to get locked up?
what do you mean?
If you're the security guy, why would they lock you up, huh?
That's what I'm saying. This is a
Maybe-
fucking terrible place. They're doing all kinds of weird shit. There's zombies about. I'm glad I
maybe
don't
he-
remember this place, but
Okay. But
Maybe
if
they.
at the end of the day,
also-
let's get out of here,
But
and then
if
we
you-
can start
if
asking
you do
questions.
If you do remember, can we trust you to stick by us? Get us out of here?
I don't want to work for any company that not only does this to other people, but they're doing it to me too.
Okay.
I mean,
I just want to make sure we're on the same side
Yeah.
now. All right, Allison? Okay.
absolutely, 100%,
Awesome.
Bob. And so we're gonna
All right,
figure this
let's go.
out.
Come on. We're waiting around. Come on.
Up the stairs.
All right. So you guys,
Start heading towards the stairs.
start. You go across the courtyard, and you can definitely look up and you see all of the cameras still tracking you as you walk across the courtyard and then up the stairs on the other side. And there is what you can see through. Basically, it's a very large office for one person. The window that has windows that kind of look out into the courtyard. And then there's one door that looks to be it requires an access code to get into, but Allison, you would know the code to get into that door.
Yeah, immediately.
Cool. So yeah, you guys get into the office. The door slides open. Nothing jumps out at you, so that's a bonus. And let me get some perception investigation, something for this room now that we're in here.
Okay.
26 for perception.
19
Yeah.
investigation.
Okay.
15 investigation.
Okay. So with 15, you are able to basically find out this was kind of your office. This was, on the desk you see a little name plate that says Allison Greenmeadow. And you find your you also have your own personal laptop that's on the desk itself. And you go through the drawers and stuff, and it's basically just kind of more of the same of like office supplies and just random files and stuff like that. With Daniel, what did you get? You said you got a 16? 19. You got a 19.
19.
Okay. So with a 19, you are kind of inspecting on the wall. There's a bookshelf. You're kind of looking through all the books and stuff. And you go to grab one of the books, and it doesn't move. It just stays on the shelf. All of these books, you kind of feel around on them. They don't feel like real books. They're just kind of there. And then with a 26, we're gonna say that you are Terry. You're able to get on the laptop there, and you find the wireframe map of the building. You see that on kind of investigating the map there, you see that there is a pathway from this room deeper into the complex. But you don't see any other doors other than the one that you guys just walked through.
I push the book in.
Give me an athletics check.
14.
14. Okay. You go to push the book in, and it kind of it breaks. It's like made of like a plastic, and so like there's just kind of like a plastic facade of books, and you go to push it, and the plastic kind of cracks and breaks a little bit under your hand. But other than that, nothing really happens.
I go. I just start grabbing the bookshelf by the side, just trying to like shove it and tear it open.
Okay, give me one more athletics check.
Anybody want to help?
Yeah. Is that athletics?
This is the way.
Dale, give me a sleight of hand at the computer.
Okay. That is not in the tray.
I'll see what's it called? I'll see Bob truly giving it his all with his thing, and I will try and like get onto whatever direction he's trying to move it. I will help try and push to see if I can budge it also. So I'll give you the help action.
Good.
Daniel.
I got 26, by the way.
Okay.
I got a 22 on my athletics check.
22. Okay. So with these insanely high rolls, you are able to fully manhandle this bookshelf off. It's like bolted to the wall, and you're able to kind of break all the connectors and shove it out of the way. And then as you do that, Terry,
I helped.
Yeah. You helped. You totally helped. Allison, you're kind of like back against the wall, feet against the bookcase, pushing against it. And the two of you manage to get it off of the wall, and you see the outline of a door behind the thing. And Terry, you are looking, and you type in a couple of little commands, and the inside of the wall just and opens up, and there's stairs leading down.
Well, if they're gonna block us from getting out upstairs, we go down.
It's a secret room.
Was there one
Yeah, we
more
could-
room in this on this floor?
Didn't look like it.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think it's just a courtyard. But yeah. Hey, listen, if they're gonna lock all the fucking doors and they're gonna try and keep us in here and have zombies, I mean,
We'll make a new
is that
door.
what we're calling them? Are we just
Yeah.
calling them zombies? Kind of call it what it is.
Yeah, you know, we could do that thing where we kind of play around it and we don't actually want to say the Z
These
word.
are actually
you know?
walkers.
Yeah, no,
Right.
that's copyrighted. We
Ah,
could
that
do
Movers,
You
movers
know,
and shakers.
Limpers.
the undead speedsters. I don't
The
know.
promenades.
Anywho,
Yeah, well, I mean, all right, yeah. Well, Liz, if they're gonna lock us in here, my point being, then maybe we have to go to them. Maybe we have to get to the security room, and hopefully, I can fucking.
are there cameras
Get-
in this room too?
Mhm. This
So
place,
this-
they're very big on monitoring in the in Parasol Incorporated.
So he's just
I'm
very
going
big on
to. I'm gonna as soon as Bob even like looks towards a camera or notices a camera, I'm gonna just shoot it.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
24,
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
You shoot it right through the lens and it shatters.
right. So
and then I put a hand on. I imagine that that Bob is taller than me.
Probably.
I put a hand on Bob's shoulder very, very passively, and just kind of go, "Let's fucking get these guys."
yeah, and when you touch his like shoulder, you feel like these very hard lumps all over his like arms that just weren't there before. Yeah,
just-
totally. Yeah,
I
let's
just
do it.
eat that
He's just
information.
lumpy.
I don't say
just,
anything.
just a lumpy dude.
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay.
Well, whoever's down there. Well, let's say
Down the
that
stairs.
whoever is monitoring us, the safest place to be would probably be down there. So be ready for that.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, Terry, you said you found some schematics or something.
Yeah, this passageway, it leads deeper into the facility. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing an exit, but at least some.
Yeah, so you would know that the exit right now is blocked off. But
That's right.
coming from this office, you find a trail that is like a single pathway with stairs down. And then it opens up into this very large room. Like, without kind of seeing it, you don't necessarily get the whole scope of it, but this room is just labeled Urban Zone. And then on the other side, you see Cafeteria B, and then there's a stairway going up, and if you look at it, it says that that's the way to the exit. And then there's a stairway going down. It says to the core.
Hey, I found a cafeteria. I mean, gotta have some
Yeah.
food at this point.
Yeah, I need they probably have a little first aid kit in the kitchen or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Get this bite bandaged up.
Good idea.
You
Yeah.
feeling okay?
let's-
Yeah, I feel great. I mean, never better.
Okay. Just making sure you and, if anything, everyone's okay. I mean, we've already been through a lot in this. Like, is there a way I can figure out how long we've been awake?
Maybe an hour or two. It's not been
Okay.
very long. You guys went from where you were at in the one room to the equipment room, got your stuff back, IT room. That was probably a bit of time. So yeah, I'd say around about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we gotta pick up the pace. We're kind of slow walkers, huh?
Well, there was information gathering in that too, and discussion and stuff like that.
That fight felt like it took. 15 minutes, but it was technically only like 18 seconds.
If that.
We had
All right,
guns.
so what are our options? Our options from here on are either to hit this cafeteria or we take this stairway down to the core. Is
No,
that kind of what we're looking at right now? or-
it goes
Well, the urban zone first.
urban zone, cafeteria, and then it splits, and it either goes up and out or down further into the core.
Okay, so
So
we
no
gotta
matter
go
what,
to
we
the
had to
urban
pass
zone.
through the urban zone. Exactly.
Yeah, you
The
gotta
whole
go to
city
the
down
urban
here.
zone and the cafeteria.
And the urban zone is this staircase that we just discovered.
Yeah, you guys are going down the staircase to the urban zone right now.
Roger that. Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's do it.
Making our way.
Bob, I trust your nose, buddy.
Let's go.
I'll hang back in the back just to kind of
Mhm.
make sure like no one's following us, as well as like a way to kind of make sure the enemy doesn't see myself in the back if there is an enemy.
Is it possible, really quickly, before letting Terry get too far behind us, to kind of like casually whisper and be like, "Hey, I think that laptop belonged to me, but like, I mean, my name is on the desk. There's a name tag, but like, you didn't see any like, I don't know, family pictures or anything like that, right? No, you didn't see anything like that.
I mean, I wasn't actively looking for him.
That's
Um,
fair.
Let's.
That's fair. Why would
let's-
you?
If you want, you can make a history check for it.
Yeah. Or me or
Either one.
them.
No. You're
Yeah.
the one who's
Yeah.
searching.
18.
18. No. No family pictures.
Nope.
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah. Probably it's a work. If it's here in the office, probably a work mandated laptop kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Limited
So-
decorations on the desk.
You guys descend the staircase towards the urban zone. When you get to the bottom of the stairs, it's a double sliding door that requires a key code to get into. Allison, you punch in your code and the door goes and opens up. And on the other side of the door, let's get perception checks from everybody.
You would think at this point I would remember what my bonus is.
17.
What about survival? Because I've been sniffing.
Sure, I'll give you survival.
Ooh,
Fuck me. Rolled a 4.
crikey.
That's 9.
That's not a 9. This is a 9.
Oh, you went
I got
there.
I got a 28.
28. Okay. Cool.
The person furthest in the back saw the most.
Yeah. Yep. So the first thing that you notice with the 9, you guys exit this this hallway or staircase, and from where you are at, you look kind of behind you where you came from, and you see a skyscraper, 20-story building behind you that you guys just exited out of, as well as in front of you, it looks like a city. I mean, we're talking buildings, highways, there's cars on the road. This area is just, it's too big for you to even see the edges of. As far as, you know that this is a room because of the map, but you, looking at it, you can't tell.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What's the light situation?
So
Is
the
it-
yeah. So that was going to
Underground
be the next one, next tier up. I
Okay.
believe that was Allison who got the
Probably
next
me.
highest.
Yeah. 17.
The lighting is a big dome with a bunch of white floodlights. Basically, just all of them are all on right now. It's all just flooding, like just very brightly lit in this room. You also notice that though there are cars in the street, You don't see any people. And then with the 20 million that Terry got, you are able to kind of filter out the white noise of the fact that this is a whole city down underground. And you notice that coming from behind one of the cars going down a sidewalk is a smear of blood.
Y'all, there's more blood. Just putting that out there. They have a little bit of a higher vantage point on these stairs.
I'm gonna one of the cars that are driving by, can I smash the windshield?
It's not driving. All the cars are parked.
All the cars are parked.
Yeah, all the cars are just parked, but they're like parked in the middle of the street. Like it's kind of like it looks like almost like a Left Behind situation where like there were people sitting like in the cars, and now there's just no people in the cars, and the cars have all stopped on the street.
So there's no one in any of the cars.
Mm-mm. But yeah, you
I
can
don't
go
see
ahead
any
and
people.
absolutely smash one of the windows if you want to roll an attack roll.
Oh no, because sorry, I misinterpreted
Okay.
what was happening. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Just see a stationary
can
car
I-
with no one in it and be like, hey, no one's in there.
I've always wanted to do this. Can I just like where Terry saw the blood
Mhm.
smear.
Mhm.
Is there a car close to where I'm not like necessarily going straight towards the direction of the blood smear, but like I just want to like see if it's open, see if there are keys inside, kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. The way that you guys kind of come out, like the building that you came out of is at the end of a T. So like the road comes towards you guys and then splits off in either direction. And the blood smear goes down the middle.
Oof.
So you can either go right or go left. But there are cars. There's at least a car or two going either direction.
Is there a
Okay.
stop sign?
Yeah. There's
Like one
it's a
that's like
three-way.
Planet
It's a
of the-
three-way stop.
Gotcha. I'm gonna try to go to one of the stop signs and try to pull it out of the concrete
Absolutely.
so that some of the concrete's at the bottom to try to make another weapon.
100%. You can go ahead and do athletics.
Hell yes.
And
That's
then
so cool. This is bringing back Sphinx City vibes. So I'm just checking. Oh, another nat one.
no way.
No.
So you go to yank on the post, and your hands slip, and you wind up hitting your head on the sign.
Oh god, that looked like it hurt, Bob. Fuck.
I'm okay.
I go to a car. If Bob went to a stop sign on the right, I'm gonna go find a car on the left
Okay.
and try and if the doors aren't, I'm like looking to see if there are keys or something like that. Like just kind of quickly too. I'm not like spending a ton of time on
absolutely.
this, but just
go ahead and do
Wouldn't hurt
a
to have a
investigate.
car.
Go ahead and do an investigation check for me.
okay.
Sorry, my dog
That's
actually
cute.
thought I hurt myself.
Ooh.
Check.
Oh,
That's adorable. Well, Kindred Spirits, that's a nat 1 right there for 7.
oh no. All right, I'm the only one that's left.
All right. So with a 1, you look in the car, and you don't necessarily see anything right off the bat. And you go to try the handle, and the alarm goes off.
Fuck! Shit!
Can I quickly run
damn it.
and can I check to see if the car is unlocked?
No, the car's not unlocked. It's locked, and the alarm is active. The one you're talking about, the one that just got the alarm going off.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it's
I was just
100% not unlocked. It's 100% not unlocked.
Well, you wanted to burst the window open. Go ahead and do this now, and I'll pop the trunk.
I was just trying to see
All right.
if someone was in the car. And that's
I'm gonna. Oh fuck! We just gotta go. We just gotta go. This is gonna alert a ton of people.
Can I make a quick perception check for like a construction vehicle?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me perception or investigation. I'll take either one.
5.
Bulldozer.
5? Yeah, no, it's all 4-door sedans. They're all Kia Souls.
It's all Subarus.
It's all Kia Souls here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go full sprint towards the blood.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, you run full tilt towards the blood.
Yeah. Bob, where are you going?
We gotta get out of here. They're gonna swarm this place. We need to find the
you're going-
cafeteria.
Towards the blood?
We gotta get off the street. Do you see anywhere else to get off the street?
There's a ton of buildings.
Okay, fine. We hide in there.
But there's a cafeteria where the exit is.
All right, Terry, where's the cafeteria? Point us in the fucking direction of the cafeteria.
This. Can I like?
Yeah, do a survival check.
Okay. 14.
A 14. You know it's somewhere down. If you guys were to go straight down that street, the exit is somewhere on the other side of that street.
We'll just
Okay.
keep dashing forward. Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right. Start running that way.
All right, you guys start running that way, and as the sounds of the alarm get further away and things seem to be a bit quieter, you can kind of still hear the alarm going off in the distance, but you've gotten enough space in between you guys that it's all kind of refracting around on the buildings and stuff. So you're just kind of getting this little hints every now and then of the sound of the alarm. And you notice that the blood smear kind of goes down an alley in between two of the buildings.
Shit. Does it look like whatever is the source of this blood, that it was dragged that way or came from that way? Like, can we tell the direction of which this blood was smeared?
Blood splatter.
I'll
You know what I mean? You know
do.
what I'm
I can
saying?
find that. For
I'll
you.
do investigation or survival for that.
Okay, I'll go investigation.
I can help you with that.
Same.
Hey, lay it on me. Any help that we can freaking get? Ooh, that was really good. 23.
21.
Okay.
Survival.
Nat 20.
Nice.
With
Nice.
us. So that
Okay.
makes it a 30.
Nice.
So, on further inspection, as you guys kind of slow down and you notice that the trail goes off, you see that there are, it looks like something was dragged that way. Like dragged down the alleyway, not coming out of it, but going back into it. You also notice, paw prints is not the right word.
I don't like the start of that.
You notice large prints of some kind of beast that with those high scores, it seems like whatever this predator was grabbed something and drug it back down the alleyway.
How many sets of prints?
You just see the one set of prints.
Just the one set of prints.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, are they like on fours or are they like just
Four-legged.
Okay.
Okay. Well, shit. What do you guys think? Should we take this thing on so that we don't have to worry about it coming up behind us, or do we just ditch it and just try and keep running towards the cafeteria?
I mean, it's better to take this thing out so it doesn't sneak up on us later.
Exactly.
In case
That's
it is
kind of
still
what I'm
around.
thinking too. All right.
But now the thing is, we don't know like while we know the direction it went in, we don't know where it actually is.
Yeah, it just got
In
pulled
that
down an
direction.
alleyway in between two buildings.
Yeah.
It seems like whatever did this isn't necessarily trying to cover up their tracks, you know what I mean?
I still have that camera from the other room, or at least the main hallway, don't I? That we made that blind spot with.
Yeah, we can say that.
Can I possibly just toss it just to see if, like, it attracts anything? Like a.
Yeah, you throw the camera down the alleyway. It hits the ground with a big clatter. The lens shatters. There's plastic everywhere. And nothing happens. You wait for a good 5 minutes and nothing happens. Well, I wouldn't say 5 minutes. However long you want to wait for. It's not.
Yeah, we'll go.
There's nothing going on.
2.5.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, after a couple minutes, I think I'm getting restless, and I'm going to walk down the alleyway. My gun is out. I'm walking down the alleyway. I think like there's certain like muscle memory things that are kicking in the way that I like when I approach a corner, how I do so, those kinds of like little tiny combat training kind of things that I presumably the chief of security would go through at some point. I think those start to kick in sort of, and I'm following that blood trail, just trying to listen out for anything, hear anything. Yeah, and if that doesn't work, I have a rather grotesque backup plan.
Okay. So you all go down the alleyway. Let's get perception checks. Since you're keeping an ear out for danger.
25.
9.
This is going to be a 18.
Okay. What was yours again, Dale?
25.
25. Okay, yeah. So with the 18, what you find, you guys come to the end of the blood trail. What you find is another person in that same SWAT type uniform. Only this person is mangled. You guys have found out that like getting the zombie in the head kills them. And basically this thing has had its brain eaten. And also like its guts have been ravaged. But near the body is a little like a PDA type dealie. And across the like up on the lapel thing is another one of the Parasol Corporation logos. And then with a 25, 26, 20 something, or the TCs are 20. You hear down the end of the alleyway that you guys just came from, but up high, you hear the scraping of claws on concrete.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Hearing where that is,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask if in this moment of being in this like predator and prey situation, can I remember one of my abilities? Specifically the bestial jump.
Not quite yet.
Okay.
But soon. It's coming soon. You guys hear Terry, you hear a creature coming down. It sounds like it's crawling across the wall at like a high level, coming down the alleyway towards you. You guys have a moment to prepare before this thing gets here. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna because my perception was so low, and I'm kind of at this place of like I'm having like crazy, almost like paranoia about like the group is not gonna trust me much further, and all of this stuff is pointing at this company that I work for. Not only do I work for them, but I'm the chief of security, and all this crazy ass shit is happening. And until I uncover a memory that's like, you joined for a very good reason, until I do that, I feel like I'm starting to have like a lot of like rebellion and regret and like weird feelings of shame of things that I don't know why I'm doing and stuff. So I think I'm going to try and like play hero, even though Bob's gonna handle this way better than I can. But nonetheless, so I'm going to bite my hand hard enough to draw blood and try and lure the creature to me, and like be the decoy to get it to come to me out in the open, sort of, so that the others will have cleaner shots, so to speak, all the while holding my gun so that when it gets close, I'm gonna John Wick him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to enter into a rage.
For sure.
Crawl down into all fours, get into like a runner stance, like at the start of a track race, and I'm going to hold my action to run, jump up in the air, and try to grapple it off of the wall in the air. I did the jump calculator. I can long jump 28 feet.
Okay.
And I can reach up and grab something up to 19 feet in the air.
Okay.
So whenever it becomes visible, I'm going to try to run and jump and grab it.
And I'll try and like lure it closer if it's higher than that or something. Would you like me to deal damage?
We'll say you take 3 points of damage.
Roger that.
While they're doing that, I'm just gonna ready my pistol.
Okay, so we've got a bunch of readied actions here. Yeah, so the first thing you realize as this thing gets to where you can hear it, but it's very difficult to see. It sounds almost like it's jumping from rooftop to rooftop, like you hear a loud scritch, scritch, and then a thud, and then another scritch, 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 thud, and then like sometimes you'll hear just scritching across a wall or something. And finally you see at the top of one of these, they're kind of like smaller buildings, not like the skyscraper that you guys came out of when you first got here, but kind of just a smaller 6 or 7 story building. This thing, it's almost like a dog. It's built kind of like a mastiff body, very muscular, very lean. The notable differences are its brain is fully exposed. And it's got massive goddamn teeth. Just the biggest, scariest mouth you've ever seen.
Nice doggy.
As it kind of comes around the corner and it like steps into the light to where you can see it, it has this really, really long tongue that it kind of goes out, and it seems like it's tasting the air a little bit. And as it comes into full view, Daniel, you disappear into your mind again. You remember that you've seen these things before. You've not only seen them before, you've fought them before. In the time that you've been here, you find in your memory, you've realized that you've not just been here for a day or two. You've been here for months, going through all kinds of different tests, and there's a lot of just flashes of white rooms with needles and scalpels and a lot of the EKG monitors, everything hooked up to a bunch of things. You remember all of this, and then you also remember that Parasol is a company that wants to find out what happens, not just like on a scientific side, but see what the practical applications are of it. And you have been pitted against other creatures developed by Parasol in kind of like a proving ground, a testing range, which you now know is the urban zone. This is where they test these new biological creations to see how the abilities stack up against each other. And in this, you realize that you have more mutagenic ability capable to you, and your bestial rage is unlocked.
Awesome.
Full unlock. I think I'm going to go ahead and say your whole character sheet is now unlocked.
Gotcha. So I guess in that moment, almost like a deformed like version of Mr. Fantastic, my arms start to droop and like sink all the way to the ground. The lumps on my skin begin to grow until you hear the cracking of bones, and bone shards begin to protrude out of those lumps in my skin. And then they begin to boil up and bubble up more until my hands are these giant mittens, and bones have pierced through the fingertips to become new nails until they become claws. My body becomes more hulking, and as I stay in that runner stance, begin to hear the scratch of the claws against the concrete. My spinal cord, the vertebrae, begins to protrude out of the skin, and then you just hear my character go, "It's time to rip and tear."
Lovely.
Yes.
Immediately
love
regretting exposing blood in this moment on my hand, being like, fuck. Come here, doggy.
Yeah. So, Allison, you also have a memory that triggers in this moment. You have overseen these tests many, many times as the security officer of this company. And that is something that you now know that you actually deeply, deeply regretted. And the memory that you have is kind of the screen. You have a moment of looking at screens and watching, these crazy dog things tear into people. And then you flash to outside. And you're having a conversation with somebody you don't know who. But you say to them, "Listen, you have to shut this place down. I can get you access. I can get you information. I can get you whatever you need to bring this place to its knees." And then you come back and your character sheet is unlocked.
In that moment, I begin to, as I'm holding my hand out with the pistol in my hands and blood is dripping down my arm, in that memory, it was so powerful and so, in a weird way, like a relief, because I worst case, like best case scenario, it's like, yeah, you work for the terrible company, but hey, you eventually figured out that they sucked and were trying to do the right thing, I guess. So I'll kind of, in this moment, I'll take it. And memory is so powerful, and it shoots this like almost a migraine across my mind, and I think I instinctually or almost like accidentally begin casting Mage Hand.
Okay.
And as I'm holding my hand out with blood, the blood sort of like telekinetically like begins to seep out, and instead of dripping down my arm, it begins to form a hand, a duplicate of my own hand, and just a little extra reach on that.
Cool.
And yeah.
Nice. And yeah, so after all of this, I'm not going to leave you out, Dale. You also get a flashback. Whoa. So you think back to all of your research that you've done on the Parasol Company, and you've found out that this company is almost too big to be shut down. They have their fingers in just about every bit of politics and, you know, anything that has to do with the term world power. Like, they are all in it. And you think that the only way, you figured the only way to truly expose them was to expose them. Expose the world to what they are doing. And you have a flash to a lab. You have a vial in your hand. As you exit the lab and start heading towards the exit, you take the vial, throw it over your shoulder. It hits the ground and smashes open. And as you are walking out, the doors seal behind you, and you start seeing biohazard containment breach, and it starts flashing. Yeah, let's go ahead and get initiative before you guys fight this massive dog thing.
What a twist.
With a twist.
16.
Of course. It's a 9 for Allison.
Oh, and Dale, your whole character sheet's unlocked.
Yes.
Is it a 9 for Allison?
Yep.
And what about my boy, John?
How about that? 21.
All right. Okay, you all have readied actions. We'll go ahead and run down what are y'all doing. John, you're up first. You had a readied action to go up and try to grab this thing.
Yeah, so so now that my bestial form is unlocked, you'll actually see when I'm running up now to do my jump, my legs, when I jump, they compress, all the muscles like get even tighter. And then when I jump, like again, it's like that elastic effect where my legs become like twice as long, and I kind of shoot off into the air as like bones begin to shoot out as well to like push me off of the ground and then retreat back into my legs. So my jump distance is increased by a roll of my athletics.
Okay.
So typically I can,
It's like 26
with the running,
or 19.
28 with the running
28,
start.
right.
So if I have 40 feet of movement, I can move 10 feet, and now I get an extra. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, it's equal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's equal to my athletics check total. So I get an extra 8 feet of movement on that jump. So I go 30 feet.
Okay.
Or no. Yeah, 36.
36.
36 feet into the air, and just fly towards this thing.
Okay.
And for one of my attacks, I just try to grapple
it
midair.
for sure. Go ahead and give me athletics.
Wait, since this is a strength check, I get advantage on that while I'm raging. Oh, barbarians! I see you. I see you, barbarians. Not great. I got a 17.
That's totally fine because I got a 7.
Gotcha. So I grapple them, and I'm just gonna hold them, and we're both gonna fall
Yeah,
down
absolutely.
to the ground.
Absolutely. I think I said it was 20 feet in the air, so that's what is it? 2d6.
Get it?
Yeah.
Forget I have to have
12
my damage. While I'm
damage
raging.
to both.
So that becomes 6 for me. Gotcha. And then I'll use my last action then, while we're both prone on the ground, while I'm holding on to it, just start clawing at the brain meat with my hand with the extra attacks.
There.
So, yeah.
Oh boy.
That is going to be 18 to hit.
18 will do it.
And then I do get a second attack automatically because I made an attack with 1 claw. So then I'll go in with the extra claw attack.
Sure.
That is a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
12 points of slashing damage for the first attack.
Okay.
And then the second is 11 points of slashing damage for the second attack.
Okie dokie. Terry, what are you doing? You had a ready to action with your pistol.
Yes, I'm gonna shoot
Okay.
a gun. Now, does the I'm trying my best not to say what it actually is referenced. Does the doggy
dog.
see me?
Are you... I would say that it is aware of your presence. It has been
Okay,
stalking
so
you
I
guys for a
can-
little bit. It is aware that
So
you're
I
there.
cannot
It's-
do a sneak attack.
You
Well,
can do
I'm
sneak attack because
John's within
John
5
Bob.
John Bob is within 5 feet.
John
yeah.
Bob's in 5 feet, yeah.
Please that I can, I'm sorry.
Yes,
you just won't
can.
have advantage.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do a sneak attack. It happened.
Is that the one?
It's the one. It's the one.
So, I'll say you saw the creature up on the wall and went to go take your shot. And as you're getting ready to shoot, John grabbed the thing and ripped it off the wall. So your shot hit the wall where the thing used to be.
Damn.
And Allison.
So yeah, holding the thing, trying to draw it towards me. Bob jumps off and pulls it down. It's now on the ground
Yes.
level.
Yes,
Okay, cool. I'm gonna immediately take 2 shots
absolutely.
as well. The lower is a 17.
17 doesn't.
The higher one is 17. Doesn't do it. Okay. 18 plus 9 is 27.
Yes.
Okay. 27. With this, I am going to... Hard to describe this visually because it's so, like, there's a lot of psychic stuff going on. But pretty much, like, it does that thing where the camera kind of follows the bullet. Things slow down. You see the muzzle flare, like, all really in slow motion, kind of. And you see that, like, as the bullet is moving, I, like, just furrow my brow, and there's, like, this extra little, like, invisible psychic wave that seems to push the bullet even faster than it would normally travel, thus doing a psionic strike.
Nice.
So then we're gonna do... Oh. Max. I've never done max damage. That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's a 6 on the 6 and an 8 on the 8. So that's 14 plus 8 is 22 points of damage. Some of that is force damage. Does that matter, Taylor?
It does not.
Okay.
It seems like it's
I just combined
taking
everything.
Yeah, it's taking full damage.
Okay. Cool. Just wanted to check. So that's my action. I will then. It seems like we're kind of breaking out all the cool stuff. I am going to, in that moment, sort of like start holstering my pistol and going for the baton instead. And I'm going to bonus action.
This is a reaction held action.
Oh, you're right. You're
You're just
yeah,
getting
never
your
mind.
attack.
Yeah, just held
so,
action. You're right.
Yeah, so this thing takes a bullet in the brain meat. And I think that's where we're going to end the session for this evening.
Oh, we don't know if it's dead. Perfect.
Dope.
Love it.
Takes a bullet in the brain meat, and
Okay.
we're going to call it this evening.
Damn.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. I've been Taylor. It's been an absolute blast. Let's go around the table one more time and give any outros or plugs, whatever you want to do.
Well, I'll start us off since it's going to be the same as Taylor's. So I'm Justin. You can find the two of us at So You Want to Be a DM pretty much everywhere on social media, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. Podcasts are So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master. You can find that everywhere. Actual plays, tips and tricks to be a better DM. You name it.
Hi, I'm Daniel. And boy, oh boy, wasn't it a great time playing as John Bob. But let me tell you something. You can find me over on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube at Daniel the DM. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, thank you all for having me here. It's been a great game.
And I'm Dale. I go by Death Breath. Really like the only one that doesn't really have any socials except for, I have a Twitch account that I haven't streamed on for almost a year now. So,
Good,
but
buddy.
I mean that might change. I don't know. But yeah, this has been fun. There's always like that itch
Very
of
fun.
like, man, when's the next session? When's the next session? Where's the next session? And I'm like, it's finally time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so...
We got everything unlocked.
Yeah, everybody's got their full character sheets. It's been a hoot and a holler this evening, and we hope you'll join us next week for another episode. In the meantime, thanks for watching.